Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
Good. Welcome to Westwood.
Thank you, thank you.
You have a little Army-Navy battle going with Coach Norwood and Nia Matalolo.
Oh, actually, no. I mean, when he got here, may have been a little shaky at first. We got in our little arguments, but no. At the end of the day, though, it's always respect. It was respect even when we were there, So, man, I love that guy. He's a great guy. He's just an awesome person.
So, did you win that battle when you were in Army? Did you beat Navy?
I think actually it was even.
Okay.
Yeah, like 1-1 as I was there.
Okay.
One loss, 1 win.
So, what made you want to come to Westwood and play for Coach Kelly?
Absolutely. When I finally decided to enter the transfer portal, and I was talking to different coaches, just having that conversation with Coach Kelly, it was just amazing. It was awesome. Everything he was telling me about the program, about the school. It kind of reminded me actually a lot of West Point. Great academics, great football. And then even when I came here on the visit, I just fell in love with the place. So that's really why I came here.
And you entered the portal pretty early, right?
Oh, yes, sir, I did.
So what's that been like, just kind of getting back into football shape and getting into the swing of things?
Oh, definitely. It's challenging at first, as it is anytime, getting back into shape with things. But that was early on. I did back last summer, not this summer we just had, but the summer before that was when I was going through the process of getting back in shape and stuff. So I've been in shape for a while, just get back in the swing of things with football. But yeah, like I said though, it's good now. We're out here rolling.
How long did it take to shake off the rust this spring?
I would say probably about those first 3 days. Just getting back into things, learning the plays, and for the most part, physically I was there. It was all about a mental side of things. So.
How do you feel like your running style kind of blends in with these other guys? Do you feel like maybe you have a little? I mean, people say you have like a power game. Is that accurate? How would you feel it kind of compares to the other guys?
Yeah, I would say that's relatively accurate. All the guys in the room, man, great guys, but we all bring different things to the table at the end of the day. And my running style may be different from TJ's running style because obviously I'm a little bit bigger, So I would say power is pretty accurate, but we can all do pretty much the same thing, but we all bring something better to the table, So.
Are there specific challenges going from essentially a triple option system to this one, and has there been kind of a learning curve?
Definitely. I would say probably the biggest learning curve is just the speed of the game, Triple option is relatively kind of slow sometimes, but coming out here, coming to like a spread offense, that's probably the biggest difference is the speed of things. So,
watching you out here catching passes, you've actually shown some pretty soft hands. That wasn't something you were doing a ton of at Army with that system, right?
No, sir.
Is that something coming from high school, or just kind of naturally have good hands?
Yeah, I would say in high school. Earlier on in high school, I played a little receiver, tight end sometimes. So I've always been able to catch a little bit, but going to Army, that wasn't really something we did. So coming out here, kind of just going back in the bag a little bit,
Do you have a Army commitment having gone there, or does that only apply to certain situations? Or?
Yes, sir. Certain situations, but I do not have a commitment.
Okay.
No, sir.
Dave was talking about your pass catching ability. We were watching the linebackers and running backs going at it for a little bit. Coach Norton was getting into it, but you seemed to kind of hold your own a little bit. Like the linebackers were getting through, but not really that much against you. Do you see yourself kind of helping the team out a lot on third downs and pass protection plays? Obviously, being able to catch the ball and protecting the quarterback that way.
Like I said, anything that I can do to help the team, I'm going to do it. And if that's on the goal line, if that's pass protection, if that's running on 1st and 10, anything. So anything I can do to help the team, if it's pass pro like we showed today, then I'll be more than happy to do it. So.
How does living in Westwood compare to West Point, two places with similar names but probably very different, right?
Absolutely, very different. West Point, military installation. There's some things you can do, some things you can't do. Coming out here, there's really no restrictions. You're in an apartment on your own. You come here to go to work. So obviously, there's going to be a lot of differences in
weather too.
Weather, absolutely. At this point in the year, it's starting to get a little cold. Going into the fall. And now we got the sun. So yeah, it's
might get the rain on Monday though.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Are you trying to do any convincing for Coach Kelly on adding some wishbone or maybe a little bit of traditional triple option in there, play some fullback?
Not yet. That man's a genius on the offense side, so I won't really do no convincing yet. It might come to him one day, so we'll see.
rich tradition of running backs here. You know, you're playing under Coach Foster, who himself is one of the greats from here. What's it like just kind of playing with under Coach Foster's tutelage and this great group of guys you got here in the running backs room?
Man, it's awesome. So I'll go back to when I first got here. They all welcomed me with open arms. It was awesome. A great group of guys, very mature. You know, I learn a lot from just the guys every day. But when it comes to Coach Foster, I learned so much more. You know, when he talks, I listen. That man, like, he's been there, done that. Great in college. Went to the next level. Played in the Super Bowl. Like, when he talks, I listen. I can't stress that enough. You know. So yeah, it's been great though. I've learned a lot from him so far.
Thank you.